Good afternoon and welcome to Consulting Magazine's Top 25 Consultants. I'm Michael Webb, Content Director for Consulting Magazine, and today I would like to introduce to you one of our top 25 award winners for 2021, Fadi Farra, founder and partner of Whiteshield Partners. Mr. Farra, congratulations and welcome.
Thank you, Michael. It's a pleasure to be with you today.
You were honored in the category of excellence in the public sector. That's work that sits at the intersection of business, public policy, and economics. Can you share with us how you came to focus in this particular segment in the industry?
What's important is when you wake up in the morning, what drives you? And what drives me is seeing happy faces, impacting lives. For this, you have to go beyond the limitation of one area. You have to start connecting everything. That is a fascinating topic. Since Aristotle, since 2000 years, we've been dividing topics. We've been going granular to the lowest level. Now it's time to see the bigger picture, to connect everything back again. And think about the movie, The Matrix. It's to really not just address global systemic problems, it's to rethink the overall system. That is what I love doing. And that, I think, is the role of public policy. This is why Whiteshield was founded, an advisory with a purpose.
Well, what was your initial response upon learning of your inclusion as a top 25 consultant?
Pride, and I sort of, my former mentors that got the same award a few years back, and I was very happy for them. And for me, it was a life achievement when I saw this back then. I can tell you I was very proud and honored to be on this list, especially in the area of public sector. It's both an achievement for Whiteshield and indeed for myself.
Share with us your path in consulting and how you came to start Whiteshield Partners.
Well, I started as a trained economist that quickly moved into industry, working for L'Oreal as a brand manager. And after that, spent about 10 to 15 years with Kearney and the Boston Consulting Group, both in New York and London. Then I quickly moved to the OECD, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, to learn public policy, but also to work with a number of countries and nations. And did that while teaching at the Harvard Kennedy School, public policy, combining both the academic perspective as well as the public policy contents. Now this really got me to think how to make the elephant dance, how to make a difference for governments and decision makers. And Whiteshield was really born out of frustration to combine the best of academia, combine the best of international organization, combine the best of the agility of business consultancy into a company that will become the number one public policy firm of choice, and making the elephant dance ultimately.
And making the elephant dance, that's good. What do you think the impact of receiving this award will be for both you and your firm?
I think it's first and foremost an achievement for our team, the Whiteshielders, the amazing talents, the mathematicians, the economists, the digital geeks, the data scientists, the policy analysts that we have. It's also, I think, a vote of confidence on the path we took and we're taking now to make a difference for policymakers at the global level.
What are some of the biggest challenges you have personally faced and overcome in your career?
Taking enormous risk in investing in research and development and innovation for Whiteshield at a time where, frankly, it was very dangerous to do so. But that paid off. That paid off a few years later. It paid off during COVID. All the algorithms that we created helped to really anticipate some of the patterns, looking at stimulus, GDP impact, how to help governments go through this crisis. Some tools like the Global Labor Resilience Index that help many countries to look at how to sustain economic shocks, social shocks, health shocks, of course, technological shocks, and so on. But I think the biggest challenge was balancing family and work. And so far, working hand in hand with the family, that is a challenge, is very difficult in consulting, but so far so good.
At some point, and we assume this is far, far in the future, you may consider retiring. What would you hope to have accomplished in terms of your personal and professional legacy?
I truly hope this is going to be as far as possible. That's a profession that I truly enjoy. So I don't see it as work and then retirement. I see it as every day waking up and loving the work I do. But if I had to step back, I would look at probably three elements. The first is really having scientific grounds and a foundation for public policy. We're publishing a book called Quantum Governance that looks at the constants in space-time in public policy, what really never changed over the past 10,000 years, to understand what is that constant that could make a difference. Grounding public policy into science would be an amazing achievement. I would say number two is keeping the formation and the empowerment of the talented people at Whiteshield, so that they could make a difference. And I'll be extremely proud of seeing this happen once I leave, and of course seeing this team taking over fully. Third is, of course, seeing tangible results of all the work we've been doing in different countries, the different supranational regions. And as I mentioned, seeing people with a smile on their face based on the work we did and the ideas that we brought in.
I have no doubt that your legacy will live long and affect positively your team and the industry. Thank you so very much, Fadi Farra. Congratulations again to you and everyone at Whiteshield Partners. I'm Michael Webb, and we'll see you at Consulting Magazine's next award program. Thank you.